Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ethan here from Extreme RC 4x4, and today I wanted to talk a little about what I've done for the cooling on the Kyosho Blizzard. You'll see this mesh here, and that this box is not original to the Kyosho Blizzard FR that I have. So basically what I've done really is to solve the problem that whenever I would run it, it would cut off partway through a battery pack, just because I think it was getting too hot. I think that there's a lot of power draw from running two motors and all the servos, and it runs right through these ESCs, and they're packed really tightly in this box, which doesn't really have any ventilation. And it uses some pretty thin wires compared to other RC models. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm actually talking about. You can't really see it very well with the mesh over it. I'll bring it in here. So what I've done is I got these Tekin fans, RX8 Gen 2 fan, but you get two fans. I've already installed one. I think it was like $14 and some odd cents, maybe $15 off of RPP Hobby. So here is our original box. This would go right over your ESCs, which I think most of the heat is coming from. So it's really tight on those ESCs, and there's not really any ventilation with this at all. So what I did was I made this box here. I'll show you with the mesh taken off. I can go ahead and put those screws back in just so that the fan doesn't go anywhere. So this box here, as you can see, it's up higher over here, and I got this lip here, but we got it contoured right here. For the fan on both sides. It's kind of angled right there, and then the fan sits right here. And the way I have the fan wired up is, rather than going to the ESC or that such thing or in there, I just put it right to the right within the battery. So as soon as the battery's plugged in, this fan is running. And maybe I'll go ahead and take this box right off for you guys so I can show it to you better. So it's not the best looking box, but that wasn't really the goal of this project. The goal is more so to make it functional. So what's happened here is the fan is here, we got the contours. This base plate is just one thing. Sorry, it's kind of dusty. I did have to do a little bit of sanding. And you'll be able to see right here, this plate right here in the center with the 4 holes in it for mounting the fan. That hole isn't perfectly a circle, but it gets the job done. And then up here allows clearance for all of your receiver wires. This is the side of the box that the receiver is on, and this is the side where your ESCs are. So that's the main goal of where the fan was. And in the future, I may grind this middle section down to match with this right here, so that the air can travel through here a little bit easier. But it already does travel through just around these ESCs pretty easily. And then off here on this side, where you can see the tray has this weird bend to it, I just extended this out past so that the air can vent out the bottom of that. So as you can see, when I put this cover over it, it'll just, it kind of overlaps it and allows some of that heat to escape out there when the fan is blowing. So I can go ahead and reinstall that second. And as you can see, there's plenty of room. It probably gives you more room than this one. If you can see the comparison right here in size, there's definitely a significant difference in my box. Alright, so got it all screwed in. Go ahead, set this blade down. So now I'm going to go ahead and run the fan without the mesh, because I know nothing's going to get in it right now. And just to show you guys what kind of air it'll push and what it sounds like if it's too loud. But I did clip this little end off of it. The fans come with this little end, and it looks like the same as your servo connector or something like that you plug into the receiver box, but it's not. It's actually a smaller one. I think it's kind of specific maybe to the Tiken RX-8. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have one. Alright, I got the battery installed now. We can go ahead and plug it in and see how the fan works. ESCs do their startup, and the fan gets up to its top speed there, but it's blowing inwards and it's very quiet. It doesn't make a lot of noise, but you can feel the air coming out this side. I mean, I can. You probably can't, but I don't know. Hopefully it'll work better and help keep this thing cooler. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm not going to be able to use this shield anymore, or at least not with my receiver box. So I can go ahead and put this one back on when I need to use this, or when I want to use this, depending on if this works or not. But hopefully that'll help with the cooling issue. And go ahead and set our body on here. And I guess the next thing really, if this doesn't help, maybe we'll have to install a fan back here to push air in to the inside of the Kyosho. It's kind of dusty. From the inside right here, we could probably put a fan, you know, right there if we really needed to. Like, kind of like this. And maybe that'll help. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. That's the end of the video for today. If you liked the building process of this, please let me know. Or if you just want to see the final product in future videos, let me know. I know a lot of you guys like to see kind of what goes into building things like this. But hopefully this will solve our cooling problem. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.